How's everybody feeling? Happy, what is it, is it Thursday? All right, oh, we already got a bunch of people in here. Hey everyone, nice to see you. Big news in my world. I am releasing a new single, and I'm gonna tell you what the name of that song is on here. Before we get started, while people are signing in, do we have any last minute guesses? I'm gonna shout out some people who definitely got it right and who did really well on that the crossword puzzle I posted the other day. We had a lot of interesting guesses. I had a lot of it was like champagne toast. No, it was what was it? Champagne toast, and I had caviar, champagne, and those were all words that were in the crossword. But those aren't the right titles. Those are lyrics in the song. So there's a few words that were in there. Champagne toast, or excuse me, champagne floats and caviar toast are two of the rhyming lyrics in the first verse, not the title. But I'm waiting for some last minute guesses here before I play this song, which I'm very excited to play for you. I'm gonna play a little snippet. Champagne confetti? No, but that sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks for the hearts that you guys are sending, Emily. And what am I drinking? I'm drinking a watered down cold brew Starbucks from 4 hours ago. I get extra ice because it keeps it cold and it takes me so long to drink it. Hey, Emily. Hey, Teddy. Hey, Hannah. I just want to shout out some people who guessed the song correctly a few days ago. We had DimpleDone87 on Instagram got it right. Tegan on TikTok got it right. Heart Phoenix on Instagram got it right. And there was a user named PartyPants57 on Instagram. Hey, howdy, thanks for the hat. PartyPants57 on Instagram didn't only get the song title right, but she actually got all 7 of the words in the crossword puzzle right. So you guys are on it. I feel like I had to be a little bit more cryptic with the crossword because you guys are too smart and guess things way too quickly. If you're just signing in, I'm announcing the new single today. I'm very excited. I'm going to play you guys a little snippet of the song. I'm going to go over how the song came about, when it was made. What's going on, Abby? Hey, Vivi. Olivia. Thanks for all the hearts. Jacksonville in the house. So should we start with the release date? Should I tell you when the song is coming out? Should we tell you when it's coming out, or you want the title first? Hey, Carly. Hey, Aaron. Howdy. Thanks for the hat. Any last minute guesses on the song? People are still coming in here, so I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. Hey, Maya. Champagne toast is not it. I was just saying this a few minutes ago. Champagne toast is not the title, but champagne is in the song as a lyric. It's champagne floats and caviar toast is one of the rhyming lyrics. Give us a hint. I think we're done with hints. I think I'm just gonna get to it. If you're just signing in, this is your first time seeing me on TikTok, welcome. I was pretty inactive there for a few months, almost a year. And I just recently got back on a couple months ago. So throw me a follow because there's a lot more content coming out this week and next week and in the next couple months, to be honest. So there's a lot going on this year. I'm very excited to tell you guys all about it. I had an amazing time recording this project. I got a list of musicians that are gonna blow your mind, people that I worked with on this record. What do you think? Should we get into it? Are we ready? Thanks for the heart. Okay, get into it. People are anxious. So, here we go. I have a new single coming out next Wednesday, January 24th. We're dropping my first single worldwide, everywhere you can find your music. It's a song that I wrote last March, almost a year ago. It was the first song I wrote that sort of became, sort of influenced the rest of the project. Yes, there is a rest of the project. I probably just gave something away there. The song is coming out next Wednesday, January 24th, and the title of the song is Faux Fur. A couple of you guessed it, not many of you, but the name of the song is Faux Fur. It'll be everywhere, January 24th. I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. I'm gonna be playing a little snippet of the song. But before we do, I'll just tell you about the process of making this song. I went into the studio last March with a variety of songwriters who I admire and think are just super, super talented. This song in particular, I co-wrote with two incredibly talented writers, Doc Daniel and Solomon Fox, who are two writers out of Los Angeles, two young guys who are just bursting with talent. And it was literally it was my first day in the studio, I think, really just getting in, trying to flesh out new ideas. And we came up with this concept that really had this sort of throwback retro sound, which you'll see will become a theme as the year progresses. I always connect with retro music. I've always connected with music from the 60s and 70s. This song in particular is very reminiscent. If you were a fan of In Technicolor, it has some of that flair, influenced hugely by people like Hall & Oates and DeBarge. And you'll hear a lot of it in the song, and there's a lot of musical elements that are reminiscent of that time. Let's see, when we first wrote the song, I wrote it, like I said, with these two writers, Doc and Solomon. And it was just, we were in there to have a good time. And I think it was Solomon who started just sort of riffing on the guitar. And it had like this sort of funky Robin Thicke kind of feel to it. And we just started going. And the song just kind of came out immediately, and we initially recorded it, and I loved it, and we did everything sort of digitally, through the power of modern music, through a laptop and through a keyboard. There were some live guitars, but it was basically like this digital song, and I lived with it for some time and realized that this was a song that easily could have been produced and written, with live musicians. And so some time went by, and I decided, that's my favorite kind of music to listen to, and you can still make music that way. I think it's like something that's lost in modern music today is recording in a studio with live musicians, with a live band. And I hadn't done it probably since the Beautiful Soul or Right Where You Want Me album, 20 years ago. Beautiful Soul, I think, is 20 years old this year, if you can believe that. And I sort of immediately jumped on the idea. I was like, we have to do it this way. And so I picked up the phone and I started making some calls, because the truth is I don't know a lot of live studio musicians personally. And so I called an old friend of mine, Morgan Taylor Reid, who would end up producing this song along with Andrew Nixon, who co-produced it. And you'll probably remember Morgan if you were a fan of the New Stage album. Morgan produced and wrote Kiss the World Goodbye, my first single from that album, and also, what was the name of the other one? What If I Miss You, which was another standout track from that album. Became a huge, just a huge friend, one of my good friends now, and just such an unbelievable musician and songwriter. He's a Raiders fan, but we don't hold that against him. When we're not talking music, we talk football. He kind of brought this song to life. He picked up the phone and called some incredible musicians who I want to mention, because these people that played on this song are people that you and I probably all grew up listening to and didn't even know it, because they're the guys that are sort of behind the curtain. They worked and played on records for people like John Mayer and Avril Lavigne, and the list goes on and on. Legendary people. So Victor Indrizzo was on the drums. I had Sean Hurley on bass. Alex Pacino, that's his name for short, Al Pacino, on the guitar, incredible guitar player. And then we worked with some horn players. Logan Richardson played sax, Tatiana Tate on the trumpet. Andrew Jocelyn played strings throughout this process. And again, produced by Morgan Taylor Reid, Andrew Dixon, and I wrote it with Doc Daniel and Solomon Fox. And this song is just it's just such a good representation of where I am right now. I think it's super sexy, it's modern, but it's also very retro. And I can't wait to play it for you guys. We actually ended up going to the studio. So once Morgan sort of assembled this dream team of musicians, we got into the studio at the Village recording studio, which is here in Los Angeles. It's a legendary studio where some of the most memorable albums of that time from the 60s, 70s, and today recorded. And we got into a big live room, and Morgan arranged all of the instrumentation, and we just started going. And I got to sing the vocals with the live band in the studio, which is something I haven't done in a very, very long time. And it really just sort of reinvigorated my love for music and for songwriting. And I haven't been more proud of a project in a really long time. So without further ado, do you guys want to hear a little snippet of the song? New single, Faux Fur. You guys want to hear a snippet? I'm going to play you the snippet that I know is going to be on TikTok and Instagram as the sort of clip of music that you can use. And we'll get to that later. But without further ado, I think we're ready to play it. Should we play it? You guys ready? All right, here we go. This is Faux Fur, coming out January 24th, which is next Wednesday, everywhere you find your music. Finally, after over 2 years, we're releasing a new song. And I just want to thank everyone again who was a part of the project, who helped bring this song to fruition, and the rest of the music that I've worked on for the rest of the year. Here it is, Faux Fur. You ready? We're starting sort of in the middle of the song, pre-chorus into the hook. Here's a minute of it. Bottles on nice, but she don't pop the champagne top. She keeps that manicure nice. There you have it. Little snippet, little sneak peek of my new single Faux Fur, coming out next Wednesday, January 24th. I'm super excited. I'm gonna really quickly, I'm gonna pin a comment so where you can find the song. All right, how do I pin this once I post it?
Just send it, you have to.
Okay, here we go. Pin, boom. So yeah, the audio is actually up right now on Instagram and TikTok, so you guys can find the song. You just have to search Jesse McCartney Faux Fur and tag me, obviously, with the hashtag Faux Fur. Tag me, because I'm going to go over the next 5 days before the song is released wide. I'm going to go through all of your videos and start duetting them and checking them out, picking out my favorites. I want to see what you guys come up with content-wise. Obviously, we're looking to make something really creative and fun with this, and I think you guys are going to have plenty of material with the lyrics in this song to work off of, and I look forward to seeing everything that you posted. Let's see, is there anything else that I missed here? I think that's everything. But yeah, it's everywhere. The song is now on Instagram. It's on TikTok. Search Jesse McCartney Faux Fur. You can use it to create new videos, create new content, and I'll be looking out for it. I can't wait for you to hear the rest of the song. That's just like literally a slice of some of the best parts. If you guys have any questions real quick, I can play the song one more time if you'd like. But I also want to hear any questions if you have any. And again, like there's a lot more rolling out this week, so stay tuned. Follow me here on TikTok and on Instagram for more content and more tidbits. More information will be released later this week. What inspired the song? It was a matter of coming up with something super sexy lyrically that matched sort of the riff of the guitar, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like it's a song about having all these nice things and spoiling the person you love, showering them with maybe even material things, but ultimately, the thing that matters most is time spent and how you spend that time together. Whether she's wearing a faux fur jacket or a new Hermes purse, or she's drinking champagne and eating caviar on toast. Those things are super nice, but ultimately they're small frills. And so yeah, that was sort of the inspiration. We wanted to come up with a new creative way of spinning an idea that has been, sung quite a bit. It's not reinventing the wheel, but I think it's sort of a new way of putting it and delivered in a very special way. So very, very proud of it. Is it up for pre-save? That is a really good question. I'll have to get back to you on that. Yana, if you're watching, will you let me know, or can you text Katie and let me know when it will be available for pre-save? I know it's coming out Wednesday the 24th. I'm sure it'll be available for pre-save. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. Can you make a vinyl? Interesting question. I'm looking into that right now. So no tour, not as of now. That is not something that we've really planned yet, but stay tuned. There'll be more to talk about in the next couple months.
Pre-save is available, link in bio.
Okay, yeah, pre-save is available. The link is in my bio. So just go to the bio, you'll find a pre-save link. I'd love for you to pre-save the song. It would be awesome for you to do that. You were my first concert. That's amazing. I hope to see you at a future show. Album? I don't know. You'll have to stick around and find out. Like I said, there's a lot of content rolling out this week and next, and you'll have to stay tuned for more information. But today is all about Faux Fur, all about the song. Again, super proud of it. I'm gonna play it one more time for you guys, just this one little clip. And here, turn it down for a second so I can see that I'm starting at the right part. You got it all the way down? Just turn it all the way down for 1 sec. Here we go. So if you missed it and you haven't heard it yet, here is about a minute of my new single Faux Fur, coming out January 24th, next Wednesday. Here we go.
It's 101.
It's fine. You ready? Turn it up. Shout out Jimmy Choo. Shout out to all the musicians on this record. They just crushed it. like I said, the snippet of this song, the 60-second clip of this song is on TikTok. It's on Instagram. Make sure you tag me if you're gonna create some content, and with the hashtag Fofer, I'm gonna go through all your videos over the next several days and pick out my favorites. I'm curious to see what you guys come up with, because there's so many things that you can do creatively with this song, and I'm looking forward to seeing it all. But that's all I've got. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next Wednesday, January 24th, make sure you go download the song, pre-save it. Link is in bio to pre-save. And yeah, I'm excited to see your guys' reaction when you hear the full record. I love you all. Thank you so much. Again, thank you to all of the songwriters, all of the producers that worked on this. I think it's a triumph. I'm very proud of it. And yeah, here we go. 2024, more music. What do we think? I love you guys, and I'll check back in with you this week. I'll be all over social media. Follow me here, follow me on Instagram, and stay tuned because there's more to come. Love you all.